When you start touring, how are you going to make sure you take care of your health and the diabetes?
You know, when I'm on the road, I check my blood sugar like a maniac. You know, just more than I probably would at home when I'm in my normal routine, whatever that is. You know, but you know, on the road it's hard to get good meals and like eat right, eat well. I try to make sure I have these perfect push-ups that I bring with me. I don't use them as often as I should. Yeah.
I'll bring the free stuff. You don't have to promote it.
They found out that I talked about that in an interview. They're going to send me a bunch of stuff. But no,
He also likes plasma TVs and steaks.
and I'm always one of the Porsche too. No, but you just have to improvise. And you find ways to improvise. You know, whether it's exercise or eating, and I definitely check my blood sugar way more often than I do, like, you know, say if I was home or whatever, you know. And it's worked. I mean, I've been keeping my A1C down low, and you know, staying healthy, which is an important thing. So.
I have a little question off the beaten path for you, actually.
I'm gonna be out the way of this one. I got nothing to do with this.
My husband was a guitar player, not professionally, of course, but he just had an amputation and lost his arm and shoulder. I was actually wondering if you would give him your pick that you played with.
Yeah, of course.
Aww.
Here we go.
To get points. Thank you.
Oh, no.
How did he lose his arm? What happened?
Cancer. He's been fighting for 3.5 years.
Is it gone though? Is it gone?
We're not sure. He's got 3 more radiation treatments, and hopefully it's gone. And if not, you know,
We'll keep
we'll
it
see what
out
happens.
for him.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure.
Are you planning on doing any collaborations with other artists?
I would love to, you know, I would love to. I just haven't had the, I don't know, I haven't had the time. It's funny because I've met so many great artists, and there's some that I really like that I keep in touch with, but we just, schedules and time hasn't really permitted, and those are all just kind of maybe excuses actually. You know, I don't know. I would love to.
Kind of a second part to that for all the teen girls that like you and the other diabetes famous guy, Nick Jonas. It'd be great to get you two together to do something for the kids.
That would be cool. We actually did a, what was that show? We were down in Atlanta. We did a big radio show with them. But he was like, you know, they're like the modern Beatles. So we shared a couple of diabetic stories, but it was really pretty exciting. We didn't talk to them a whole lot, but that'd be great. We should come together and
Do a TV show soon now.
do something. Yeah, they're just busy cats, man.
Yeah,
So-
guest appearance.
And, I did a little music on it with the producer.
Oh yeah, the guy upstairs. Yeah. Nice to like get together and do a big concert or something. You know, raise a ton of money. That'd be great.
Any more questions for Ellie?
With the different Idol artists that you were with during that season, are there any particular ones you keep in contact with?
Yeah, Ace is my homeboy. So is Bucky. Tay Tay and I are really good friends. Taylor Hicks, he and I are really good friends. Let's see. We just saw Chris was rehearsing next door to us for his tour just before we left last week. So I got to hang with him for a bit. That's about it. I talked to, let's see, who else do I talk to? I talk to Brandon Rogers sometimes. He and I,
He's the other backup singer.
yeah, he and I are good friends. Sway is like probably my best friend. Sway was he was in the top 24 with us on my season.
You
Kind of
didn't
short
wear
ball
the
head.
shoes, right?
What was that?
He didn't wear the shoes, did he?
Wear the shoes?
Yeah, he went barefoot on the stage.
No, that's not
No, that wasn't Sway.
No.
That was someone from another season. But he
Yeah.
did do backups for you at the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of the band, so you know he and I are really good friends, and we met on Idol. We were in a group together during Halloween week, and that's where we kind of often. I mean, anybody I've met really, we're all just kind of had that connection, that kinship. Any idol who's been in the other idol, you know, in the past, I guess we were all just kind of connected that way, you know, and it's cool because we're all in that same fraternity, you know, and all of us can relate to one another as far as what we've all been through and on that show. And you know, it's cool to meet other idols, but I met a bunch, but there are only a few that I really keep in touch with, like the people that I named. You know.
And we talked about Idol on the air. Can you tell us any more secrets, behind the scenes stuff that happens on the show? Like I read somewhere on a blog that you guys don't have stylists, right? They give you money and send you out to get your own clothes for each week, or do you have someone that buys clothes for you?
No, they gave us an allowance. They gave us like $400 a week. And then there are a couple stylists. There's Miles Siggins and Art Khan, who are the two stylist guys who take us shopping every week. They take turns taking us shopping. And they make suggestions, help out. They ask us what we want to wear. And at that time, I had absolutely no fashion sense whatsoever. I probably still don't really. But I wasn't very aware of, you know, I'm from Richmond, so the fashion there is really anything right home about, you know. So it was really weird for me at first because, you know, we're buying like, these designer jeans and you know, all this expensive gear, and I'm like, I've never spent more than $50 on a pair of jeans before. This is weird, and but it was their money that they were giving to us. And we got to keep all the clothes, of course. So, and some of the stuff that I've worn on the show, I've been able to auction off for charities and stuff, which has been cool, you know. But yeah, we have stylists. We have stylists, hairstylists, you know, makeup artists, the whole 9 yards. It was really funny. I remember leaving just before I left home. All my boys were clowning me, and I was like, man, I ain't wearing makeup on there. I am not going to be that dude. I ain't wearing makeup, all right? And little did I know before I got out to LA. I mean, anybody on TV, no matter who you are, wears makeup. I guess you have to, you know. And so, you know, every week we're wearing makeup on stage. It was the funniest thing. You know.
Any more questions? Anybody? One more, here we go.
Hang on one second. Do this in segments or Miller's
Yeah.
gonna nuts. Okay, go ahead.
Your first album, did you have any inspiration for that? Like you said, you have a girlfriend now and everything, but did you have one then that you had the wait for you and figured, you know, heard some of their songs based on that?
Yeah, I didn't write Wait For You, actually. That was a song that was pitched to me that I loved and just recorded. But yeah, there was a song like, what was that song?
Who's got the right?
Free or?
Trainwreck. I had just a past girlfriend that I was with for a few years. It's great because Trainwreck is one of my favorite songs to perform live, and most people that come out to see our shows love it, you know. So yeah, that was definitely heavily inspired by a former relationship.
Burnt My Eggs was another single that I inspired by that girlfriend who cooked the eggs, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of them. There's another one. What was that one I did with Lethal?
Moving on.
You Are the One was another inspiration. A real, you know, real thing too. So yeah.
I have to say off your Christmas album, I love the Let's Be Naughty.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Christmas song ever. I love it.
Another round of applause for Elliott Yamin, everybody. I want everybody in here to pick up the album, and everybody watching on KISS TV, go pick up the album Fight for Love, pick up the debut album as well.
You better.
And you got Twitter accounts, everybody your Twitter, your MySpace, all that stuff.
Twitter / ELLIOTTYAMIN, and it's the same thing on MySpace. So hit me up.
And we're going to do a duet called Burnt My Eggs. It'll be on iTunes real soon. Make sure you watch out for that KISS TV. We're out. Thanks for hanging out. One more time, Elliot Yamin. All right, I guess we got signed a couple autographs. You guys have your cameras. Take some quick pictures real quick. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate the support.
Hold on, Deb. We'll go around and get one.
How you got this?
I'm gonna sign my phone. He still has your shirt.
Like, you want to go high class?